This is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your weekly reading for April 29th through May 5th of 2019. This is for those with Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, as well as those with Leo in their Venus and or Jupiter signs. Do watch your other signs because they'll give you a more comprehensive view of what's to come for you, and some weeks your other signs might resonate more with you. If you don't happen to know what your other signs are, do feel free to look below in the description, for I've provided you with websites where you can get free birth charts. Okay? Watching your signs could help you gain more clarity and insight into what's going on in your life now. So watch the other signs if you choose to, Leo. This is a general reading, so it won't apply to every single Leo, but it should apply to most Leos in some way, shape, or form. Do feel free to watch the video all the way through, take from it what you can, and leave the rest, okay? I want to ask that if you do like the video, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Love to have you here. You're always welcome. I want to thank those that are with me and have been with me, as well as welcome new subscribers. Thank you for joining the Insights group. I hope you find what it is you're looking for here through the videos that I post. I love doing this for you, and I hope you get the answers you seek, or find the insight or healing, whatever it may be that you're looking for, okay? I hope you find it here. If you'd like a personal read, do feel free to contact me through Messenger on Facebook and or through my website. I'd be happy to set something up with you. All the information for those places, sites, is below in my description, as is all the information on the tarot cards that I use, as well as the oracle cards that I use. I did want to introduce a new set of oracle cards for the week. I'm using a past life oracle card deck this week. What's so valuable about these cards, Leo, is that they help you with current blocks. The thought is that a soul has lived many lifetimes, and these cards help figure out what blocks from prior lives are currently keeping you at a stalemate in this life. So not only do they show you where you could be having trouble in this life, but they also give suggestions in how to remove it so you can move forward in this life and release the karmic debts and blocks from from past lives, the negative blocks. So I'm using that, and I've already pulled your card for this week right here. I've also already pulled the Angel Advice card, and the setup is the same. 5 cards pulled, 5 cards clarified. Okay, Leo? I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you just give me a second, I appreciate your patience. Ascended Masters, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, and Divine White Light and Spirit Guides, I do ask that you please give me the messages and the general energies for Leo. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Okay. This would be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus and Jupiter signs. I ask that you provide them with the messages that will keep them on their highest path. And for April 29th through May 5th of 2019, provide me with the messages that they need to hear to keep them on their highest path. Thank you so much, Divine. I appreciate your love and your guidance. And as always, you're always welcome here. Okay. Okay, seems you guys get that 5 a lot. Okay. So what do we got here? Well, off the top, we've got a 9 of water, or emotions for your general energy for the week. It says you're going to be feeling emotional this week, okay? But that you're getting a heart's desire, a wish is being granted for the week ahead. Or during the week ahead, or just recently was granted, and you're going to be feeling happy and content this week ahead, okay? It's going to be a very fruitful week. You'll feel content. Concerns will fade away, okay? Your cups, you have 9 of them, they're full. You're not to a 10 yet, but you're doggone close, okay, Leo? That's a beautiful card. And, yes. This could be in any aspect of your life or in all aspects of your life. It is a general energy. And that's going to be of love, care, contentment, joy. Overall, your emotions will play a role during the week ahead. Okay? And it does speak specifically to a wish being granted. It's a big fat yes from the universe in some way, shape, or form. So in something that you've been wanting or asking about or working on, it's a yes from the universe. It could be manifesting or had already manifest. Okay. I am seeing a new start here. A job with the Knight of Fire. You could have be getting a job offer or have gotten one. Okay, so the first card out is Queen of Water. You're either having dealings with somebody who's a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or you yourself could be feeling emotional this week. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. When she comes out, she tends to spend a minute looking back with a bit of melancholy, but she does love to take care of herself and those around her and her family. She trusts her intuition, and you're being guided to trust yours this week. This, like I said, this could be somebody you're dealing with. If it's not a water sign, it could be somebody who embraces the qualities of the water sign. Okay. A motherly figure. Next card out is the Knight of Fire, and the Knight of Fire is a wand, and wands deal with work typically. This could be a very fast acting message, offer, job offer. It's something, it can be communication, but it's also action because it's a knight. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. These are some of the feelings that come with it. It's a sudden event, so sometimes emergencies are tied to that. Keep that in mind. Time will be of the essence. You are being advised to think things through carefully with this card before you move forward. Okay? But it does beg for you to make a move. Now, this could be with regard to a woman. There's some dealing with a woman with regard to this offer. Could be your new boss, or the person interviewing you, or maybe a woman helped you get this position. Or maybe you know, knights or fire signs, wands, they can be entrepreneurs, so maybe this is a business partner in your life. The next card out is Renewal, which is also the Judgment card. And this says there's a blast from the past. There's a resurrection of a person, place, thing, idea. Something is coming back to life right now from the past. It's resurfacing. So it could be, being that it's, I read the cards this way and as a whole. So this could actually have something to do with a woman coming back into your life. You'll be reviewing and reevaluating whatever this happens to be. If it is an event, it could be an old conflict comes back to you, or something that was bothersome. something that you were passionate about. Could have dealings with a woman you've had dealings with before. Okay, Leo. So, you know, the job that you're being offered could also be a job that's similar to something you did in the past as well. That's another idea. So, you're either dealing with somebody from the past that, you know, that you knew before, or a problem that you thought was solved comes back to life now, with the Five of Fire. Five of Fire indicates change, conflict, loss, okay, forced growth, adaptation, and competition. Words are going back and forth here, so we know it can be an argument, a disagreement, even a heated disagreement. It's conflict with others, and this could be an issue you thought was over, but it does suddenly come back to life. So for some of you, this might be a sudden conflict, one that you thought was long gone, and you're going to need to give it your immediate attention. And it could have something to do with the Queen of Water, which would be a mother figure, or maybe a close friend, or somebody at work. Okay, Leo, let's go ahead and clarify these cards so we can have more of the story. You know, this queen doesn't have to be a woman. It could also be a man, just to let you know. It's a person card. That's how I look at it. You had some, if this is your energy, which it very well could be, you've had some fears regarding this situation. You feel bound and gagged. You're overthinking it. You feel like you have no way out. Let me go ahead and pull all these cards, and then I'll get more into it. There's another Five of Wands. So you have two Five of Wands. So this could be definitely, because the next card off was the Home card, the Happy Home card. There's conflict on the home front for some Leos, and it could have to do with a mother, okay? And you have lots of fear about this, okay? I'll get there in a minute. So, a wish will be granted, and it will be regarding a conflict, okay? And being that this card, oops, not that card. This card is the next card out. I'm going to go ahead and fetch the storyline that says you have some conflicts on the home front with the mother. And there's going to be a wish that's going to be granted here. You know, the oddest thing is, okay, after the Happy Home card, we have the Nine of Cups, which is the same as this card. So, two Nine of Cups for you, Leo, and what that means is two wishes. Wishes could be granted for you. You're going to get to leave an unhealthy situation on the home front, and wishes will be granted regarding this conflict, okay? Because I see some of you having this conflict on the home front. Maybe here with this Happy Home card and the wish, you could be moving, because the three's here, the Three of Wands. So some of you might be moving home to get away from all this. Queen of Water, and you've got some definite over-analysis, paralysis going on, Leo. You've got frustrations going on. You know, the 8 signifies movement, change, attainment, needing strength, and evolution. What I can say about the 8 of Swords is a challenge. And whatever fear you got going on regarding this woman, it's not real. There is a way out. Stop overthinking it. Okay? This can also represent you just having fears in general regarding some conflict, okay? Because emotions, this is something this is something very close to your heart is what I'm trying to say. So, I mean, it can go in a couple different ways here, and it will be different for different ones of you, okay? But with the Eight of Swords, know that you're overthinking it, that the fears are not real, that whatever you're feeling now, you brought on yourself, and it's not reality. It's in your head. It's in your head anxiety. You need to make a decision and get yourself unstuck. Just take that leap and move forward, okay, Leo? So, we have this offer here. It could be a job offer. Could be very passionate communication and action, okay? It can represent an emergency, a sudden event where something needs your attention right away. Time is of the essence here, so you'll be thinking things through carefully, but taking action to move forward. And the Three of Wands comes out with it. This speaks to travel, moving, reevaluating your work, and possibly moving forward. Okay, you've set some things in motion here. Two wands have been slammed into the ground, and their roots, they got roots growing. You see, they're budding. So you've got things in the mix, in motion. You're just kind of sitting there and you're waiting for your ships to come in. Okay? So, this could have been prior to the offer, if this is a job offer. Threes indicate growth and initial success. So you put out there to get the job, and you got the offer for some of you, okay? For others of you, it could be buying a new home, moving forward, going on a trip, okay? So this is the blast from the past. And the blast from the past is saying things are very, for some of you, with the Seven of Cups, are very busy. You have lots of options regarding this situation. It could be a muddled and confusing situation that you're in that comes from the past and is regarding... I do feel a strong connection to the Five of Fire for some of you. Like, this is a ongoing problem, and it's just resurfaced now. And there's confusion here about what to do about it, which way to go, how to handle it, and even some fear regarding it. And you're really going to need to seek and research for answers so you can move forward, Leo. For some of you, you might have several options you can take, and you're going to have to narrow it down. And this right here says you can do it. That you have everything within you right now during this time to move forward in a successful way. So the next card out was the conflict card, the competition card, the Five of Fire, the change, the conflict, the growth. And out pops the Magician. And the Magician is the Master Manifester, okay? You are the Master Manifester right now. Meaning you can have anything you want with regards to this situation. Just take action, inspired action, communicate clearly what it is you want, so state your intentions clearly. And keep the thought of the end result in your head, Leo. Okay, you need to ask yourself, what is it that you truly want to see happen in your life with regards to this situation, and then go from there. Affirm it every single day. Visualize your outcome every single day. Keep yourself in a positive mindset when manifesting, because right now you're strong enough to manifest the negative too, and you've already got enough negative with the 2-5 of wands. Okay, so the past life oracle says that you're being blocked in some way, shape, or form now, because prior lives you were persecution and inquisition. You were persecuted. So let's read what that means for you and try and relate it to the now. So in prior lives, some of you were in a state of persecution and inquisition. Let's see here. Okay, so Leo, it says, you drew this card as a validation of your suspicions. You were accused of witchcraft, being a heathen, or other crimes in the past. You suffered greatly as a result of the ensuing persecution, and the fear has carried forward into this lifetime. In the past, Leo, your character and behaviors were examined publicly, and you were blamed for crop failures and deaths that had nothing to do with you. Your neighbors and the government said that you were casting spells, which was a capital offense at the time. In reality, Leo, you were a good-hearted person, as you remain to this day, who had the ability to see into the future and to use energy for healing purposes. That lifetime has made you very sensitive to gossip and rumors. If someone falsely accuses you now, you become fearful and upset, because that's the behavior that led to your painful death in prior lives. You may also be afraid to openly admit that you're still a talented healer and psychic. Unconsciously, you're keeping your spiritual skills a secret to avoid recreating the pain of the past. To heal from this, Leo, know that in this current lifetime, spiritual teachers and healers are revered instead of feared. You agreed to incarnate at this time because your hard-won knowledge from prior lives is needed in this world now. And Leo, the fact that you're back on Earth shows that no one can harm you permanently or prevent you from pursuing your spiritual path. Now, I don't know about you, Leo, but that sounded a lot like what's going on here in terms of the fears here and the conflict. 2 conflict cards here. So do examine and think about, ruminate on what I just read to you, and place it however you see fit into your world and how it may resonate. And do play back and take the advice that was given. The angels want you to know that there's success for you at this time, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and read what that means for you. Although simply means success, it could mean more though. Congratulations, Leo, you are on the road to success. You needn't have any reservations about your situation now, as it's going to work out beautifully for you. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself, Leo. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but remember to make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard at this time. Do take time to enjoy the peace in your life also. So you're successful in all the ways seen here. Job offers, new starts, moving into new homes, possibly new they're not new, but old situations coming back with favorable end results. Okay? So that's your reading, Leo. Hope that it resonated with you. And I wish you the best of luck with it. Until next week, do take care of yourself. Love and light always. Namaste.